Welcome to I Bring the Table. I am Keshawna, one of the moderators.
And I'm Kaliah Evans.
So, Kaliah, we had a chance to speak, but tell everyone else a little bit about yourself.
Sure. So I am 28, and I currently serve as the Deputy Director of Scheduling for the New York State Governor. And I also am chair of a nonprofit called the Young Professionals of Mount Vernon.
So tell me, how did that come about? How did you get into, working for the governor?
So I've actually been in government since college. I had a mentor who took time to really mold me and ask me really what I wanted to do in life. So I started out my freshman year. I interned with Mayor de Blasio's office in the community affairs unit. After that, I transferred over to NYPD, worked with their public relations unit, and then I was an intern for the First Lady of New York City, Charlene McCray, and then I was offered a full-time role with her office as a special assistant, and then I stayed there for about a year and a half, and then became the director of scheduling and the executive assistant to the Mount Vernon Mayor, Sean Patterson Howard. Stayed there for 3.5 years, and then moved over to the New York State Executive Chamber. And I've been there for about 2 years now.
That is so impressive, right?
Thank
to be
you.
28 and have such a career as that. Did you know or always want this to be your journey?
So I knew that I wanted to work in community. Really wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to do, but I think, just thinking back to the work that my grandmother did in Fayetteville, North Carolina, she was the first Black woman to sit on a community board for the city of Fayetteville. And so when I think back to the struggles that she had and just being a Black woman in government and not letting anything stop her, I think that's why I chose the path that I did.
And do you feel that, now you as a young Black woman, how has that been? What does that look like?
So it's a struggle, especially being in government and being a young Black woman with a deputy director title and having a staff of people that are younger than you. People question, are you qualified? How did you get here? But I put in the work, just like you did. So, and that's part of the reason why I stay in government. I want young Black women to know that you can be a deputy director, you can be a director, you can go as far as you want to go, and to not let anyone stop you.
Absolutely. So with you saying that, like, you want other young Black women to see that, are you mentoring? Are you bringing people under you, like showing them the ropes and the ways to get to what it is they want to do, what their dreams are?
So with the nonprofit that I'm a part of, the Young Professionals of Mount Vernon, some of us are mentors to a group called Destination College. And I actually have a mentee. She's a freshman at Johnson C. Smith, and she is actually thinking about transferring to Fayetteville State University. So just being that mentor to her, being a big sister, letting her know that she can do anything that she wants to do. And she's also from Mount Vernon too, so.
Awesome. And then one of my second to last questions, what do self-care look like for you amongst all these things that you have going on?
Taking time to be in the gym. I work on the weekends. My friends laugh at me. Anytime I go out, I always have my 2 phones because you just never know.
We were talking and you definitely had the 2
phones. Yes,
I
have my 2 phones, but I just make sure, if I do have to work, I still want to be present with my friends. So even if I'm at dinner and yes, I have to have my 2 phones, just being with my friends is my self-care. Being in the gym is my self-care. Going to church, just speaking with my family, speaking with my mentors, that's my self-care. And being here too.
And being here, right. You took the time to be here, so that's definitely self-care.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And, to round it up, what are you bringing with your table? What comes with your table?
I think I bring authenticity, I bring leadership, I bring ambition, and I'm under 30, so I'm still building my table. Absolutely. I have a long way to go, and like I said, I just want to inspire young Black women. And the conversation that we were having before, I grew up in a time where social media is very prevalent. Young women are looking at the Instagram girls like, oh, she has this, why can't I have that? But no, you can be fully clothed and get a good 6-figure job and be
Absolutely.
yourself. You don't have to look at other people's lives and want to have that life. Be
That's
yourself.
Right. Absolutely. Bring the authenticity
Yes.
with it all. I love it. But I want to say thank you for taking the time
Thank
to
you for having me.
be transparent and do this interview. Cheers.
Cheers.